Flying with a baby on your lap, the truth no one tells you. We've flown with all of our kids as lap infants. In fact, we even managed one flight with both twins as lap infants, but it was only 4.5 hours and we had help on the trip. If it's available, I always try and book the bassinet seating. Even if you don't end up using the bassinet, the area usually gives extra legroom and a bit more space for your baby. On our first flight with the twins, we actually had enough room to do quick diaper changes right on the floor, which was much easier than trying to use the tiny airplane bathroom. Even if you don't get the bassinet, flying with a lap infant is still completely doable, especially on shorter flights. Most of our early trips were domestic, and during nap time, holding a baby for a few hours wasn't too bad. The harder part comes with longer flights. If you can't get a bassinet, the biggest challenge is usually meals and figuring out sleep shifts between parents, assuming you're traveling together. Eating a full meal with one hand while holding a baby is definitely a skill you learn quickly. Sometimes we try to tag team, one of us eats while the other holds the baby, and then we switch, but it doesn't always go as planned. On long haul flights to Europe, we also try and split sleep so we're both getting at least some rest while trading off the baby. One important thing to know is that lap infants don't get meal service, so if your baby needs anything beyond milk or breastfeeding, you need to be prepared with your own snacks or food options. For us, breastfeeding covered most flights when they were little, but always brought backup snacks just in case. Most of our lap infant travel has been domestic flights where they fly free, and on international flights, they only cost about 10% of the full ticket. Because of the low cost, for us it's worth it for the short-term sacrifice of holding them on the flight instead of paying hundreds of dollars for a separate seat. Please like and subscribe to follow along for more.